Good evening. Welcome to another episode of The Late Show with me. I am your host, Nick Shine. Thank you for being here. Quite an interesting Monday for our New York Jets. Ownership, general manager, coach, down at the owners' meetings, and some interesting comments coming out of there. We are going to get into that and everything that's on your mind as we close out the month of March. It's been a fast-flying month. Free agency, it's 2 weeks ago. It's ancient history. Now, it's draft month. In 36 minutes here on the East Coast of America, it'll be draft month. In the future, in Australia, and where Stack is, it's already draft month. They're having parades, celebrations. They're going nuts because it's draft month. We shall join them momentarily. April Fools, also, this is not a joke. It's my parents' wedding anniversary. My mother and father got married on April Fool's Day. And for every single year that my dad was alive, he told my mother they were going on a big vacation to pack her bags, and he would come home and be like, April Fools, I got you. Why do you keep falling for this? So you want to know where I get my sense of humor from at times? It's from Big Papa Shine's Papa Shine. Rest in peace, old man. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, your ass better call somebody.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Welcome, my friends, it's a shine time, it's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, it's shine time, time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic. God, I was fat back then. Still fat, but not as fat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am your host, Nick. You are the awesome chat. I thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've been here at the channel, you know the routine. Hit the like button. Anyone you see who's new in the chat, welcome them. Make them feel at home and encourage them to subscribe. Your voice is louder than mine. You showing people that you're having a great time makes them want to be a part of this. Hell, that's why I want to be a part of this, just to be with you guys and gals every single night. Thank you, everyone. Now, a couple of announcements. First off, this Sunday night, you know what's going down. Not her, but this. The Wayne Corbett, full-size, autograph, helmet, picture raffle. So, that Sunday night, show starts 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and we'll do that drawing shortly thereafter. Now, I come to you tonight with breaking news. What could the breaking news be? Well, I'll tell you. Starting tonight, I will be taking reservations, basically RSVPs, responses, messages of interest on who wants to come to the game with Craig and Mrs. Craig on May 3rd, Yankee Stadium. and then I can contact the Yankees later this week. So I'll put a poll up in the Discord, not that poll. Everybody calm the frick down. I know what you're all typing. I know what you're thinking. No, not that poll. But that poll will go up eventually. This one is to see who's interested, how many tickets you need, and we can go from there. So, oh, hell yeah, Tom. You are my assistant on organizing this. So since you are the first RSVP, you are the sexy admin, secretary, assistant that I've been craving to work underneath me for many, many years. I'll take a like. You got a like? You got a like, Jay? You can give me a like, Jay? You give me a like, Jay. Yeah, you like that like, don't you? You like that like. Give me that like. So May 3rd, forgive me, it goes down. We'll have a party. I talked to Jake. We're going to get a little pregame festivities going. And we are going to keep this to just this Discord. So I don't have the time, energy, or effort to have this be massive and have 100-something people coming. I don't have the interest in that. So we're going to keep this small. I ask that we keep this here amongst us. It's just going to be, honestly, shiners. So with the draft party, Jake doesn't have the time to put in a big promotion. With working multiple jobs, I don't have time for a big promotion. But with Craig coming, I'll make time for this. So that's what's going on. Let me know. Text me. DM me. Let me know how many people you want. That's what she said. And we will have a blast. We'll have a good time. And we will watch many, many home runs because the Yankees are the highest scoring offense in New York now that St. John's are out. So, yes, I include the Knicks and I include the Jets and Giants and the Nets. So, we'll have a good time. And who knows what the day may bring after the game. So clear out your schedules, clear out your calendar. May 3rd, 1 p.m. or 1:30, I forget what the start is. I'm going to keep it small. That's what she said. Well, you know what? Sometimes she's like that. Not everyone wants to have their insides ruined, like the thing that ended Bobby's first channel. So sometimes soft is gentle. 107 first pitch. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I know. I put out a whole bunch of things that required it. That's what she said with that whole conversation. All right. Now, let's get into why you're really here. No, I'm not going to strip. The second thing that you're here for, let's talk some Jets. Okay? Today, I'm going to start with what I hate first. I hate every time Woody Johnson speaks. I hate every time there's a microphone in front of him. I hate every time he shares his opinion. Some of the things that bothered me today with Woody Johnson. It's the other two references. I forget. He's such a dick. Aaron Glenn was not drafted in 1996. He was drafted in 1994. You said 1996 under Leon Hess. That was wrong. Secondly, you then made reference to Aaron Rodgers being here. I'm looking for it. The experiment was a good experiment to bring him in, but it just didn't work out. As you could see, I have a lot of great respect for Aaron. He's a great player, Hall of Fame player. I'm sorry it didn't work out. That actually might be the first honest thing we've ever heard him say. That thing I like. But to call the feedback from your players bogus, I don't think it's bogus, buddy. Coincidence that you're now offering severances to all of your in-house employees to try to change the culture, to try to get rid of people who've been there for too long, been a part of an organization that hasn't been successful? Now, granted, it's not the coaches, it's not the general manager. You're looking at your front office staff. You're looking at your people who work in your building. Muji and Glenn want to scrub everything that has to do with failure away from this program. And I'm here for it. I don't want secretaries. I don't want the kitchen staff. Anything that's been a part of the failure here, I want gone. I don't want them fired. You're getting a severance. Plenty of time to go find other work. You're not going to be out on the streets. You're not going to be homeless. But let's just raise the level of expectations in the entire building. Let's stop accepting the bare minimum. Let's stop accepting leaks in our organization. Let's chop anybody who talks to Diana Rossini. Let's get them the hell out of there. Now, big fella, as my twin, it is your job and duty, I say, to think just like me. You said duty. Always. Now, how does this dumb ass son of a bitch say the following words? On that quarterback class, it was between Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. Woody, come here. You didn't draft either of them. You took Zach Wilson over Justin Fields. So how did it come down to Trevor and Justin Fields? In Nick Shine's book, Justin Fields was QB2 in that draft. If you would have hired me, you would have had Justin Fields. Now, you didn't hire me. But how do you go to the microphone knowing that there's this thing that we're on right now called the internet? And on the internet, we can go back and we can do this thing called fact checking. And when you want to have revisionist history and you can look back and say, oh, wait a minute, Trevor Lawrence? Yeah. But it wasn't Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. Again, don't fucking talk. Sign the checks, disappear, go on vacations, make your son more cringy than he already is, and just shut the fuck up. Robert Kraft didn't try to be front and center. Let Bill Belichick run everything. Success. Look at Dallas. Jerry Jones tries to be front and center. 30 years of failure. The second Jerry Jones tried to get ahead of the team, they haven't won anything. Woody Johnson. Disappear, bro. Houdini. Be there, drop the curtain, disappear. Let's move on to something more positive. It's a complete 180 from my take on Woody Johnson. I love when Aaron Glenn speaks for so many different reasons. I love the self-confidence. I love the self-awareness. I love that he believes in himself and his ability to coach. Because when he gets asked about Sauce Gardner, first thing he says, we got to coach him up. It all comes down to coaching. That's on us. He's taking responsibility. He's taking it on him. It's our job to get that player to get the interceptions. That's what leaders do. Leaders put themselves out in front of everyone else and say, I got this. I'm going to take the bullets. I love that about Aaron Glenn. I love that he is already leading this team and he doesn't even have them in the locker room yet together. It's a great sign for us as fans. It's a great sign that our head coach wants to coach and believes in his ability to coach and says, I don't care if you made All-Pro 2 times. That wasn't under me. This is me paraphrasing. I'm going to get you back to that level, and I'm going to coach you up to where you go even higher than that level. Big fella in the raffle for the Wayne Corbett helmet says, with a $5 super chat, thank you, sir. Nick, a wise man has something to say. A fool has something to say. Where do you think Woody falls? Hopefully off a cliff. But until that glorious moment for all of us, you can't blame them because all of the owners get the microphone put in front of them. A smart man doesn't speak about what he doesn't know about. And I think over 25 years in this hellacious relationship we as fans have had with our owner, we know he doesn't know ball. And now, if you want to, let's do a little role playing. Not that type of role playing. Ladies and Tom Ace, calm the fuck down. Let's do a little role playing here. I'll interview myself since no one else is on the show with me. Mr. Johnson, what do you think about what's going on here? What's your expectations for the team? Well, you know, we have a lot of belief and faith in who we've hired, and we know it's early in the process, but both Muji and Aaron Glenn are in the building, and we believe in their process, and we're going to step back and we're going to let them handle everything. Well, you know, it didn't work out this year with Aaron Rodgers. What do you think about Justin Fields, and where do you go from here? Well, everyone that we hired believes in Justin Fields. It's making me a believer in Justin Fields, seeing how they feel about it. I would defer any questions about the players and the personnel to the guys, to the head coach and the general manager, because that's their area of expertise. All I do is sign the check when they say, hey, put your name here. And I don't even do that. My secretary just stamps it. That's how useless I am. I don't even need to sign my own name. Oh, that's pretty interesting. What do you do on a day-to-day basis? Well, since I've sold my Woody necklace that I don't need anymore because I looked really stupid, I'm sorry about that, I don't do much. And that's the way I should be as an NFL owner. I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't be out at the front of my team. My head coach is the face of the team. Again, any other questions about the team and where the team will go, please go see Aaron Glenn. Okay, just want to let you know, in case you didn't know, Mr. Johnson, you are very hated by your fan base, and a lot of them are canceling their season tickets because of you. I know. I'm a dick. My name says it twice. Are you happy you got your interview, SNY? Have a good day. Go talk to Muji and Glenn. Peace, I'm out. And then he runs to the helicopter. Thank you, Clancy. As always, Clancy, any compliments towards me, we'll get on air immediately. Modine. People were just as excited with Salah. Jets went from all gas, no brakes to where the New York Jets were built for this shit. First off, Mo, you are totally allowed to type the curse on this channel. Secondly, I think that there's, and I say this as a coach, there's coach speak. Everyone's got their lines. I don't sense coach speak with Aaron Glenn. I sense true, genuine passion and an affinity and just pure love and desire for the game of football. And he's done it on every level now. He's done it as a player. He's done it as a scout. He's done it as an assistant. He's done it as a coordinator. And now he's done it as a head coach. He lives, loves, and breathes this game. And when he speaks, to me, I'm captivated by him as a coach. There's coaches who talk, Adam Gase, and you know, all right, he might be a little bit nerdy, but he's not a leader. He's not a speaker. He's not a captivator. When Aaron Glenn talks, I'm like this. All right, what else you got? Ask him more questions. Damn, there's only 3 minutes left in this. I want to hear more. I'm learning as a coach when I hear Aaron Glenn speak. That's the difference. And it's not to say that Robert Saleh or anyone else can't captivate their teams behind closed doors, right? We saw Hard Knocks. we know what Salah was with the team. Salah had an expression, right? I think Rick Kent says the difference is Glenn said that one time. Salah had all gas, no brakes on the walls and t-shirts, sweatshirts on hats everywhere. It's so corny. It was gimmicky. Now, a lot of teams use that expression. And I said this when we hired him. Just because it was new to us doesn't mean it was solely ours. That expression's all over the NFL. It's just the first time Jets fans heard it. Now, with Aaron Glenn, it's not gimmicky. It's a state of mind. It's that's who he is. He was a New York Jet. He's built for this shit. And he will build his team to be built for this shit. And you have to love that about him. He's worn the colors. He's been in the locker room. He's played our rivals. He knows what it means to strap up on a Sunday and go out there in New England, in Buffalo, in Miami, on the road against the best teams in football and win. He knows what it's like to prepare against an elite quarterback and win. He's been on the doorstep of the Super Bowl multiple years in a row as a coordinator. He's hungry. He's driven. I believe in him as a coach. Now it's up to him and Muji together to get the talent here. I believe in the man. I believe in the motivator. I believe in the teacher. And I think that when you have someone leading your room and leading your coaches and leading your players that say, we're going to do it. We're going to get the player, but we're going to elevate this player. We're going to teach this player what to do so he can be at his best. We know he's got the skills. We're going to teach him the techniques to succeed. He's putting that on him. And I love that our head coach is not afraid to do that. Boomtown says, all that could have been said 6 years ago about Salah. He was the coach everyone wanted. Well, there's one big difference. He failed to deliver. He was bad in game. Everything we thought he could be, he missed and whiffed on a lot. That's the difference. He had his opportunities. He wasn't a good in-game manager. He wasn't making in-game adjustments. He couldn't get his team ready on bye weeks or extended time off. He was an embarrassment on national television time and time again. We wanted him to be the guy. He wasn't. Now, this is something we haven't seen. Clancy's been a little upset lately, and I love that he says this. We won't know until we know, but I am excited about AG. The proof will be in the pudding. Clancy's been a little hurt. He's been a little negative in the chat with the Rodgers thing and everything else. But for him to say he's excited about AG, I think is a huge turn for the positive. And Clancy, I'm all about it. Big fella, I wonder if Aaron Glenn is going to bring in his brother as a consultant. His brother was a special teamer and a linebacker, Jason Glenn, right? At least it brings new hope. Yeah. Listen, we're Jets fans. Hope is all we have at times. All year long, we hoped that Modine would return. And our prayers were answered. Excuse me. Oh, man. What the hell was that? So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a good coach. We got the guy we want to lead. How it comes out on the field. He believes in Tanner Angstrand. Talked about how he was at Michigan under Harbaugh, a team that was very successful running the ball. He was in that room for that game plan being put together. He's got some good experience. Yes, he's young. And don't forget, Scott Turner has his father, Norv Turner, probably the architect for the greatest running offense in the history of the NFL. You don't think they're going to lean on him? This coaching staff is young, but they've been in the room with some really experienced coaches, and they have one in the family that they can get on the phone with at any time and say, hey, what would you do here? And you don't think that Norv Turner's going to already have his notes? Hey, son, in 2 weeks, you play the Chiefs. And I was thinking if you do this, this, and this, you might be able to have a little success against them in the run game. Hey, I see you're going into Pittsburgh. They've played the 3-4 forever. This is what I did against them to have success in the Super Bowl many years ago. So, got to put it together on the field. We know that. I've been a coach. You can have the greatest game plan in the world. If the players don't execute, you look foolish. If the players execute, you look like a genius. Sometimes coaches get too much credit for players. Sometimes you draw up a play. You're a defense. You send the blitz. Blitzer's wide open. Misses the sack. Quarterback breaks the pocket. The coverage thinks the ball's coming out quick. They get beat over the top. Someone's downfield. You throw a 60-yard pass. It's a touchdown. You dialed up the right play. You got your blitzer free. He just doesn't make the sack. And now you look like shit. He gets that sack, forces a fumble. You scoop it in return. You're a genius. You called the right play. Sometimes it's just a matter of executing the play that's more important than the play call itself. So we are in that lull of the offseason. We're going to have the players there soon. I don't think the media has availability to the practices, but they'll have post-practice access to the team. I think that's how the OTAs work. There's media time before with the head coach and then after with some of the players. So we're going to start to see very quickly how Justin Fields is reacting to being the man in New York. There's no competition. Even though Aaron Glenn says we're going to have competition, that's what this sport is all about. Everything's written in pencil. We get that, Aaron. We understand. But let's be real. You don't pay a guy $40 million over 2 years to be your backup. If he's your backup, it's a complete massive failure. You don't have Tyrod Taylor penciled in as your starter. You have Justin Fields. So now, build the scheme to get a comfort level with Fields. And let's see what Fields does. We've seen many quarterbacks in the past. Darnold brought them to California. Zach brought them to Utah. We know Fields, Ruckert, and Wilson already have a relationship. Let's see what do they do. Do they go somewhere together? Are they working together in the offseason? Are they rebuilding their relationship and bringing in Brees and others? How does Justin Fields lead? You're brought into a big market. All eyes are on you. Critics are waiting to pounce. Skeptics are waiting to pounce. People who wanted to keep Rodgers are waiting to pounce. Justin Fields, little basketball reference, ball's in your court. And I think I speak for many Jets fans when I say we are rooting for you to shock the fucking world. Come out, lead this team, be your best, and lead us to victories. I'm a big believer that run game and defense can still be successful at any level of football, in any generation, in any era, against any team. Look at Philadelphia. Philadelphia ran the ball better than anybody and opened up the passing game. You can still do it. Led them to a Super Bowl. Hit the quarterback, control the clock. It's the two keys to football. Protect your quarterback, hit their quarterback. It's a test as old as time. You're running the ball, you're protecting your quarterback. He doesn't have to throw. Cincy Matt, member for 4 months. Thank you, Cincy Matt. Will the Jets make any more free agency moves? When? Who? Well, I think any moves that they make will be post-draft. I think now is where you hit that lull. And that week after the draft, if they missed out on some positions or some players fell to them they didn't expect to at one position and it changed their draft plans, you'll see somebody get signed. Maybe a kicker, running for competition. I believe the Jets believe. I believe that the Jets believe their ability to scout, draft, and build this team through. That's why you only have so many one year deals. It's because they know they're going to build the team the right way. They're going to scout it. They're going to draft, and they're not going to need these guys here long term. So, but thank you, Cincy Matt. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Big fella, Nick, I know you like the big fatty, so I wanted your thoughts on Desmond Watson. Too big? No, not at all. Not at all. Kid can move. When I was 375, 380, I was told the one thing big people hate to hear. Oh, I never thought you'd be that big. You carry the weight so well. Such an insult. But he can move. He's strong. Bench press 36 times. 25-inch vertical. So he's got lower body strength. He's got upper body strength. I think a good training program can help him. And I don't think he needs to be that big. But I'm not against the pick, if that's what you're asking. You get to those 2.5s and those 2.6s, and if you haven't gotten a D tackle yet that you really like, go big or go home, baby. I'm trying to keep up with some of the chat. Yeah, you may have done it 50 times in your life. He did it consecutively, buddy. Yeah, Rick Kent. Google Desmond Watson training or Desmond Watson Pro Day, and then click video. Not that bad. He moved pretty well. I have a question. Ohio State. Tyleik Williams. Has anyone gotten any word on his injury when he went down running his 40-yard dash? I haven't heard anything. I know he went down, looked like the knee buckled, and he rolled over, and he had some trouble getting up. Just Ohio State. I'm not a fan, so I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it that way. I think you have to be a fan. Big fella. When I was lifting, most times I ever did it was 29. Nice, big fella. Nice. That beats me. I did like 15 times, I believe. But this was when I was like 20, 21, and I was at like my strongest. Good for you. Cincy Matt. Well, the guy from Ohio probably says it that way, so I leave it to you. Cincy Matt says the Ohio State babies. Give me 1 second. Let me just deal with something. Let's do a little Blitz BK. Here you go.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And flood the jet suck while Bobby yells at scandal.
Shut the fuck up.
Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate, Clancy, many more. We hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much head in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit.
I'm back. Move me in a good spot. Okay, sorry. One of my other hats that I have to wear on my call. Amid, with his 6-month member super chat, says Ohio, all lowercase. Go blue. I don't have any interest in any of the teams except when it comes to draft prospects. That's my only interest in either of the schools is the draft process. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a gift from down under. Our good friend Hawk just gifted 5 channel memberships. He starts us off, and that gets him a bonus of 6 raffles. They went to BC, Lee Van, Aurora, Adam S, JT. Well, Hawk, first I say thank you. Secondly, Lee Van and Aurora. Uh-oh. We might have to make moves in the Discord. Uh-oh. But Hawk, thank you. I appreciate you, good sir. And as always, Hawk says, hashtag gray names are gay. I did not think that was going to be the hashtag, but much like Anchorman, I read what's there without pre-reading it. It's usually hashtag keep Tigo gray. But you got me. You got me with that one. Thunderlips got me one night really good with a super chat. And at the end, it was just gibberish. And I'm reading it. And I'm like, what the fuck am I reading? Yes. Keep Tigo gray. That's what it's supposed to be. But ladies and gentlemen, Hawk, I thank you. And as always, you gift 5. I will gift 1. To show appreciation for all that you guys do here. And I gifted one that went to Vino. So, Hawk, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're the man, buddy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a spot right now where in the next week we are going to have a lot of memberships fall off. And we are about 50 away from the Blitz BK emoji. Now, I've asked before, I'll ask again. If any of you creative people out there can come up with a Blitz emoji. I will add it right now. I will replace one of the old ones, and I will add Blitz BK. I would like to add it. So if we get to another level, you know I'll do my part. You give 5, I give 1. I'll help us get there. This is our channel, baby. Let's build this shit. But if not, send me some Blitz ideas. Contact Blitz. See what he's up for. And let's see what we can do. Let's make it bigger and better. She's a little naughty here today. She's saying a lot. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Aurora, we missed you. The Iron Mask from the Santa song. All right, let's see it.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean crib about to turn up. Music.
I disagree, Tom. How about the image right before it that says Blitz BK with the mic? How about we do that? That has his name in it. What do you think about that? What do we think there, folks? I do like it with his name, though, Tom. I'll be honest with you. I like his name. 41 minutes I played it. All right. When the show ends, I will go back. I will screenshot that, and we will upload that for Blitz. And then I'm sure whichever emoji I remove, someone will be up in arms about it. Let's see what we got. All right, I got messages coming in. God damn you. Boom, I'm all I think you screenshotted it and cropped it. I'm all ready to add it. And then you got me, boom. That was good. Son of a bitch, Hawk. Words hurt. You know that? Words hurt. Big fella, I wish you well. I'm rooting for you. I think Charles has been a little too big on himself lately. And I think it's time that the flatulator gets humbled. And I think you are the man big enough for the job. Should be a fun day. If I had, I am the big fella's twin, so how can I vote against blood? How can I vote against blood? You got my vote. You got my vote, big fella. And I will say this. I don't think it's close. I think big fella puts in between 60-65% of the vote tomorrow. I think big fella runs away. That would be my projection, if you will. But I aside from Gary and JJ, I don't know anyone who has a bad word to say about the big fella. So I am team big fella. And I think a big fella, Lowski, Gary, Bonesy, Final Four is on the horizon. Don't sleep on Craig. If anyone could take out Gary early, it's Craig. Craig's a man's man. Again, Craig's someone you don't have anything negative to say about. Can't find anything. Matthew Smith says the big fella takes the waffle from oven. What? The big fella. The titties were fake ones. What? Aurora's going to Florida next week. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think Charles is running into a buzzsaw. Which I had Charles going far, and I did have Charles in the finals against Mikey. And now that Mikey got eliminated, you figure I would think Charles would win. But the way this bracket has been going and seeing some things evolve throughout it, I don't even care about my bracket anymore. I want to see my friends win. So it'll be interesting. You never know. You've seen it be tied after 700 votes, right? You never know how it's going to go. You never know who's going to be there. You never know who's going to show up who hasn't voted or doesn't speak in the chat. We don't know their thoughts. That's why some of these are a little shocking. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now, what time we got? We got 12:10. All right. I'm going to drop the link, but I'm going to say before I drop the link, if you have not been on the show in a while, I'd like to hear from you. I haven't put the link in the public chat in a while for a certain reason. And if you were someone who clicks in all the time, let's give some others some airtime. So, ladies, talking to you. Gentlemen who don't call in as often, or maybe you've never called in before, feel free. Matt, yeah, you're seeing that, right? That's something that I've made note of, and others have as well. Maybe not community, but in conversations that you can't underrate the good Jet callers, because that's who you see still standing. Catch you guys there. All right, Hawk. Thank you for the memberships, and thank you for being one awesome son of a bitch. All right, Aurora. I understand. Aurora, I don't want to talk to Nikki. No, you can't wake her. I get it. I was just hoping to talk to you. I know my work schedule changed, Aurora. I work 2:30 to 11 now, so I come on even later than I normally used to do. Robert, I would go with you. And I'm pissed Jay Graves lost. Nothing against Kyle. Jay Graves is my girl. Again, don't have a bad word to say about Kyle, but I have that personal friendship relationship with Jay Graves. We've gone to games together. We hang out. We talk. She's a shiner. Yeah, unfortunately, she she took the L today to Kyle Clifton. But Kyle's a great caller. Kyle's a solid Jet fan. There's no craziness with his calls, and you can see that resonates with voters. You know, there's a lot of people still standing who call in and just talk Jets, and it's not the off the rails phone calls. You know, it's interesting. The feedback is very interesting. Like the case study here on the results is like there needs to be a committee discussion like post tournament on the feedback, and we make notes going forward, which I'm sure Boomtown does. He doesn't need us to tell him to make notes. He's fantastic at that. Matthew, how do you say that? He just went down to the wire with Jay Graves in a 4-5 matchup. As a committee member, I will say the committee fucking nailed the seeding because the 4 seed beat the 5 seed by a hair. I don't get what you're saying. Okay, David, perfectly said. They're both tremendous. If Jay Graves won, it would have been right. If Kyle won, it's right. You know what I mean? There's no craziness. You could justify both of them winning with the types of callers that they are. Yes, I'm sorry, Boom. I hate to ask this task of you. I know that you've never done it before. But if you would be interested, I think that this is a call you should answer. Well, to defend my girl, she works afternoons, so she can't call in the afternoon show. And she tries to call in the morning shows whenever she can, but some days she has to go to work earlier. So conflict of interest, right? Not everyone can sit in a salmon-colored chair and call in as much. Oh, did I? I didn't pin it, did I? Yeah, Matthew. Very, very rare that you are you're wrong. Yeah, it's very, very rare. I want to try something. I've never done this before. So in YouTube, there's a tab that says like engage with your audience, and the first one is start a poll, and the second one is start a Q&A. So here, I don't know what this is gonna do, so it's a little test here. All right. All right. So I don't know. What do you guys see in the chat? Let me. Questions. Let me open this from a different account. Give me a second here, folks. I want to see what this does. This for Rick.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, shine time, it's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Okay. Why won't it let me do it? All right. Did that go? Did that work? No, it didn't go. Why is it not working? That's what she said. All right, question sent. But now where do I get them from? Well, wait a second. So I filled out a question and submitted it from my personal account, but it doesn't pop up. No, Matthew, I'm not getting them. I put one in also from my Nick Shine account, and I'm not getting it. Yeah, guys, I'm not getting it. I don't know why. This will remove all questions in the question list. So where are they? All right. So just ask questions in the chat. I'm sorry. This is why I wanted to test it. I've never used that option before, and I wanted to see if it worked, and it didn't. All right. So at least I know can't do that. Can't do that. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
I took it up. I waited for you to get on. Hi, everybody. Look what Jake got me. This hat, right? And look at this.
Please don't show your wiener.
No, I'm not going to show my wiener. You can't even see it. You need a microscope.
Oh, right?
It's tiny.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Oh, you did? Where?
Very nice.
Where?
You were on Jake. You showed it on Jake's show before.
Oh, I didn't know you saw it. You did say you were on it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he bought that for me. That was nice.
Rick, are you trying to pull it? Rick, no, I legitimately wanted to see if that option worked. And I went to my own Nick Shine account, not the Nick Shine show. I have a Nick Shine account, the one that you gift all the time, and submitted a question, but it's not popping up from anyone. So I apologize to those of you that did ask questions, but it seems to be some sort of glitch. Boomtown has, all right, you said it 6 times.
Okay, well,
Boomtown, how many times have you actually been shocked, surprised at a tournament vote outcome so far? Let me pull up. All right, let's see. I can't say shocked. I'm shocked Allen lost. I am. I'm not shocked Bobby lost because Quest was on a huge wave with the phone calls, and we all kind of saw that possibly coming. So I'm not shocked that Bobby lost. I'm a little shocked Mikey lost. I thought Mikey would have beat Ricky, but you're seeing that the legit callers are more beloved in the chat than maybe some of us thought with the crazy calls.
Oh, yeah, I'm the crazy caller.
No, you're not that crazy.
Yeah, well,
You
I
do some
was,
crazy shit, but you also have
I was
normal calls mixed in.
I was on 3-month period too, so remember that. So,
That was a bad time to get it leading up to this.
you know, well,
You said if this tournament happened last summer, you win easily.
this happened. Yeah, that's true. Well, it didn't happen. That's. So,
Let me see.
I'm not hurt. I'm not but hurt. I'm happy for you.
I had Weed beating Chiefs fans, so I wasn't surprised by that. Mikey going down. I had Mikey winning it, so anyone beating
did
Mikey,
too.
I guess, would have been. Yeah, and I don't know, Boom. I don't have a massive surprise that's happened yet, but thank you for the question, sir.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was in the bathroom. I forgot what you said about the party with Craig. Where are you going to have that at?
The party?
With Craig.
Going to the Yankee game.
Oh, that's the party at the Yankee game?
We're going to the Yankee game.
Okay. Well, do you know what section you want to put in?
I didn't even get feedback from who's going yet. This is
Oh.
like the very baby stages. You're asking for like the final phase of it.
All right. Gotcha.
I got to see how many people are coming. I got to see how much tickets are to sit where. I got to get money from people, and then I got to get the tickets.
All right.
I have no idea yet.
Well, maybe Craig's coming in September, maybe. Because you were talking about they'll go back-to-back weekends.
I don't think it's the smartest thing in the world to come to New York multiple weekends, paying for train tickets, 4 train tickets back and forth from New York City.
Yeah.
At least 3 nights in hotels, tickets to the game, food. I mean, you're spending well over $1,000 of the money that you get.
Well, what about going in September when they come?
Sure.
That'd be better. That'd probably be a better week.
Yeah, and then you can meet the whole family. He'll bring the kids in.
Yes, I want to meet the kids, yes. Well, I know me and Michael want to go down to a Yankee game this year. So.
I would love to see you.
At a Yankee game?
Whenever. You're my buddy. I would love to see you.
Yeah, I'd love to see you too.
You two pulled the biggest April Fool's prank. Yeah, they did. They did. They got me. Well, that's why I wanted to test it out to see how it works. That's wild that it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, it is April 1st right now. April Fool. Happy April Fool's Day.
Thank you. I don't know if you caught earlier. It's the Shine Show influence. Explain that comment, Morris. I don't know what that was. That was 3 minutes ago. Hiccups, excuse me.
So
Aurora, Craig will be here May 3rd. It's the first Saturday in May, and he will be here. And I'm going to put together a Yankee outing. Please keep that quiet and to this channel. I do not want it to get out all over the internet that we're doing some outing. I don't want to do 150 tickets and have to deal with all that headache. I don't have the time for it. We're going to keep it small and then just into like this channel and this Discord. Really, that's where I'm going to really promote it. So, Bobby, that means you do not go on other channels and say, "Yeah, Nick's doing the big Yankee outing."
No, I'm not going.
Please, you do that stuff.
I
Please
know.
do
I
not.
won't do it. Please, I won't do it. So Wednesday, I get to call.
Alan says, "Very proud of you, Bobby. Keep it going. Maybe we meet later this month."
Yeah, in Brattleboro, right, Alan? We're gonna meet. Us there.
Sarah, I really wish that you and Craig could all do this in one trip. Couldn't we work that out?
But she has to stay back. That's why she can't go.
Yeah, but that's this time.
No, I mean in October when they come.
Yeah, this time she's staying back because Luke and Craig are coming.
All right.
I get it. I was just being hopeful that everyone came together in one big group.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I
Seeing
understand.
Hawk again. Trying to take Clark away from Sarah. No, I'm looking. April Fools. So Wednesday, I hope I get good news on Wednesday.
Yeah, if not, it's now. Is this through your social worker?
No, that's through me. Michael started.
Oh, this was the hotel. This is not the social worker yet.
No, not yet. I have April 17th for that. So I'm going to still look for jobs on my own. But I want this job. I saw the hotel looks exactly when you walk into the lobby, it looks exactly like I think Holian ripped off them. The exact floors.
Mm.
Yeah, well, the dining room looks a little different, but still, I think they ripped. They went over there to see their floors. I think Halloween ripped them off. I like the girls too. Nice ladies. I talked to Angela was the lady at the desk. She's a nice lady.
Oh, we got some news here, Bob. Alan says he'll be in Vermont April 28th to May 2nd.
Yes.
I'm thinking Tuesday evening. I'll drive over after work to Brattleboro to take you and Mikey out to dinner.
That's a great idea because Michael's off Tuesdays. Good call.
Nice.
I can't wait to meet him. Oh my God, I'll be going crazy.
Aurora says I might be able to pull a weekend trip for the Yankees if someone can offer to pick me up from the airport. I can pick you up and then get you to wherever, but I don't have the ability to have you stay here. But if you need a ride, if you need a ride and if you land early, I go to work at 2:30. If you land early on Friday, I can definitely scoop you and get you wherever you need to go. If you land in Newark in New Jersey,
maybe she could stay at the Gorman's house. Have some of that chicken soup.
yeah, I'll have to run that by.
I know she's a nice lady. I think they take her.
Yeah, imagine Aurora waking up in the middle of the night and Charles is over like this.
Aurora, I love you. I miss you so much. And Carly and Sarah. All the beautiful ladies are in here tonight.
Who the fuck is this?
Who?
You don't see them. All right, let me see who this is.
Oh, please.
I'll bring it right back in a minute. Move your face over to the right. Oh, hey, it's you. So when you're backstage, there's the microphone box. There's the microphone box, and where you are in the top corner, it's over your face. I'm like, who the hell is Chief Breaker? There you go. There you go, Bob. It's weird.
Hi, Weed. How you doing?
I heard Bobby say there's some sexy ladies. I figured I'd jump in.
You know who, with the headphones set on and the face, you know who he reminds me of?
What?
Oh,
Who?
what's that cartoon character that's green?
Kermit?
No.
Shrek.
What?
Shrek.
Oscar.
Yeah, he looks like Shrek. Put the microphones on again.
Bobby, you look more like Shrek than I do.
Those
No,
aren't
you
microphones,
look like
Bob. Those are
Shrek
headphones.
right now. Doesn't he look like Shrek?
Just a little bit, maybe.
Where are you at work tonight?
Yeah, I'm on the computer right now doing the training.
Oh, you have to do training.
The Hulk. Great
No.
Kazoo.
No, it's the Great Gazoo. Yeah, I know the Great Gazoo. Rickard, do you know who did the voice of the Great Gazoo? I bet he knows. Right? I know who was the voice.
Bobby did the voice.
No, I did not. Rickard, do you remember who did the voice of Kazoo?
Squiggy.
No.
From Lenny and Squiggy.
No.
No? Wasn't him?
No.
I don't even know who Great Gazoo
He's
is.
an actor from the 70s.
Boomtown says, sorry, I only watch Power, General Hospital, and King of Queens. Don't have time for cartoons.
Boomtown, you're hilarious.
I like
it. From Canada.
Harvey Korman.
There you go. That's the answer. I love her, Ken. Yes, that's the answer.
Rick Kent.
My mom loves General.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I like to prolong Bobby getting the answer, so I wait a little bit to put your comment up.
No,
I don't end the waiting game. I like to watch Bobby sweat it out, waiting for the answer.
I
And
don't
he
like.
can't think of
I
it.
don't like that. I don't like that game you play anymore. I hate it.
I love it.
I don't like it. You can play. Wait.
Good night, Aurora.
Good night,
Aurora,
Aurora. We love
message
you.
me, and we'll
Good night,
figure it
Aurora.
out.
I love
And
you.
pay attention in the my Discord. We'll have some info coming up, and let me know if you can make it. We're gonna go with the cheaper seats. We're probably gonna sit up top. So if you're traveling and everything for it unexpectedly, we'll keep the cost down.
Nick, you were 100% right. It started downpouring like 3 minutes after I told you it wasn't raining. It just started
Oh,
downpouring.
Well, where you are, you're a little further out than me, but I had it, Nikki had it in Old Bridge, and you're like out over here. So it just was a matter of
Yeah.
time before it got to you.
Like 10 minutes, like 10 minutes south, if that.
Yes, Bobby Town says Harvey Korman.
Well, Rick Kent got it before you. So
Matthew
go-
Smith also says Harvey Korman.
Oh, you're wrong. You lost. Rick Kent. won.
Boomtown's thinking about it now and says, I think it was Harvey Korman.
Okay, Boomtown, get off my. You know what?
Stupid.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna damn say it. Get off
No,
my.
I
I
love
think
it.
it's
I
Harvey
love
Korman also. Is it Harvey
Oh,
Korman?
you're hilarious. You're hilarious.
Anyone else with any suggestions? Who
No,
it may be?
Rick Kent won. You got the right answer.
I know, Rick. That's the beauty of it. Clancy has a question for you, Bob.
Nancy, I love you so much.
Show your
Matthew
face,
Smith.
Clancy.
Okay, congratulations. You want a cookie for that, Matthew Smith? Okay.
Mark Ferrara.
Oh, hi, Mark. You want a cookie? Okay.
Matthew again.
Matt, you want a cookie?
Hamid.
Amid, I don't
Bobby
know.
Korman. Oh,
No,
is it Charles Korman?
I don't know Amid. Well, nice to see you, Amid. Where are you from?
Yeah, I would
New
love a
York,
cookie
New
right
Jersey?
now. What kind of cookies are you giving out, Bob? What flavor?
Chocolate
Yeah,
chip
for real. Chocolate chip.
or black
Oh,
and white.
you know what? No, chocolate chip is a step up from black and white. So I'll take the chocolate chip. It's a
I would-
major
no.
step. It's like 3 flights up.
No, black and white's the best.
Bobby, don't lie to me. Don't
That's
get
like
my
saying
hopes
the
up
Jets
now.
are the best football team.
Don't lie to me about
They are
what
the best football team.
weed. How many minutes do you have to do your test? How many minutes do they give you?
I like that you ask him a question, but then you don't answer. You don't let him answer it. You would fire another question off at him.
These training videos are stupid. I don't even have to fucking
Oatmeal
make it.
raisin is elite. Oatmeal raisin's my favorite cookie to dip into milk.
Nope. Oh, ugh.
What? They absorb the milk so much. It's delicious.
I don't like those. Ugh.
Oh, look at that. Matthew and Rick. Multiple generations combining here.
All right, Rick. Kent.
Oh, Matthew, don't get me wrong. On the list of cookies, chocolate chips in the middle, but black and white is at like the bottom.
Well, that's your.
Obviously, I'm giving my opinion. That's what I
I
do
know.
on my show. I give my
Right.
opinion.
Of course, you do. Great opinions.
You know what? I'm going to give you a cookie that some people might absolutely hate
Mm-hmm.
or absolutely love. And I think
Mhm.
it is the most underrated cookie there is.
Mm-hmm.
White macadamia. I
Oh,
think that
that's
is
good.
I think that is the most underrated cookie that no
I
one ever
like-
talks about.
Yeah, I like those. Those are good.
So
Alright.
good.
Yeah, they're addicting. You can't only have one of those. They're very addicting.
Matthew, I've never went to a store or a bakery and pointed at a black and white cookie and said, "Can I have one of them?" Now, right next to those, they usually have the big sugar cookies or
Yeah.
the big cookies with the multicolored sprinkles on it. I'll
Yes.
take those, but I have never said I'd like to pay money out of my pocket for a black and white cookie.
Oh, you bought mine.
But that wasn't for me. That was a gift for you and your horrible taste.
Well, it was horrible cookie, right? Definitely was harder than a freaking rock. That was a good cookie. Was he with the rocks? Ask Ravi if you
Oh,
know.
butter cookies are good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh man.
What about those? What are those bad? What's the bad cookies called? Pepperidge Farm cookies. You know,
Those bags, the bag of Pepperidge Farm cookies.
Yeah.
I watched one of my friends come up with one of the most creative things ever. Because you know, inside those bags, there's like a silver like cellophane like wrapper.
Yes.
He bought a Nesquik, dumped that shit in there, broke up the bag, and just drank the shit one night when he was high as hell.
Oh, that's interesting.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Okay, remember on King of Queens?
No one ever remembers anything from King of Queens.
I do.
Bobby, King of Queens is gay.
Oh, you're gay too.
He doesn't.
I'm not going to deny that. I prefer
I mean,
to be called bi.
look at this face. Of course he's gay.
And well, he humps me at the game.
See, that's gay.
I did hump him.
Nick did it all for the
I
cookies.
love you, Reed.
The
I love
cookies.
you. You
So
know
you
I
can
do.
take that cookie and stick it up your.
Yes.
Look at that little limp biscuit, Jeffrey. You're acting like I didn't know. Oh, nobody you know, Rick. That's just a friend many, many years ago.
No.
Yeah, I would love to have cookies right now.
Oh, we can't do that though.
I know. That's why I don't keep them here. I don't have them here. I had
that's
the thought.
Yeah. That's a good idea not to have them at your house. Good idea.
Of course not. Rick Ken has a question for you.
Reed.
What's up, Rick?
Do you now look in the mirror and not recognize yourself?
I have no idea. My nephew thinks that I'm his dad now because I look just like my older brother.
Does Rick Ken?
I have a question for you. Reed. Can you lean in again like that and read the comment? Put your head down a little more.
I don't. There's
Put
no
your head
comment.
down a little more.
Fuck you, Nick.
Read that. I don't even know what the comment is. Put your head down. Oh man, how much longer are we committing to those little hairs left on the top of the head when he's just going to do what I do and shave it?
Never, dude. I'm keeping it as long as I can.
That looks like you brush your hair with a pick.
A pick.
I do need a haircut. That's for sure. I'm probably going to get one.
You don't need a haircut. You already have one.
I need a haircut for sure.
No. Does Luke still recognize you?
I'm gonna make a statement right now that might be very controversial.
Yeah.
I think the assorted Italian cookies are the worst cookies to purchase. I think
they're good. I disagree.
See, I told you it might not be popular, but as a diabetic and a cookie and sweet tooth lover,
yeah,
I'm not a big fan. I think the assorted Italian cookies are not top notch.
Yeah,
I don't know.
good.
I'm not a big fan of them.
You like the Milanos that are in the Pepperidge Farm cookies?
I don't get the little one that has like the raspberry. I hate raspberry, so I don't like anything with the raspberry.
Yeah.
There's the little chocolate one. There's I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. I'd rather have different cookies than those.
No, the Pepperidge Farm ones I'm talking about. Milanos. You ever had those?
I gotta see it.
They're dipped in chocolate on the top, and then they're like vanilla.
Milanos are good cookies. They're good. They're good for coffee too.
What's up,
Hi, Gary.
Nick, your cookie takes, man, are killing me. First of all, like the black and white.
You
cookie,
have the worst takes of all, so shut up.
Hold on. Hold on. I know, Gary, you like butter cookies. Georgie, with his 8-month super chat, says, "What about fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks, Nick? Do you like to put them in your mouth? What are you?
I do.
Bob, do you like fish sticks?
Love them. Yep.
Hold on. Everyone, hold on. You like fish sticks, Bob?
Yep.
You like to eat them? Yep. That is the exact motion that I wanted. That segment was a success. Somebody clip that, please, and send that to
I
me.
still love you, but you got some worst takes of all. So
okay,
you quiet down.
Thank you, Georgie. Thank you for being a member of the channel, brother. I appreciate it.
I love Georgie.
the black and white cookie is king of all cookies.
I'm
Yes,
not a
they
fan.
are.
I'm not a fan. If you gave it to me, like if you walked up to me and said, "Here, Nick, do you want it?" I go, "Yeah." And I'm not Bobby. I'll take a piece off the chocolate side. I have nothing.
Hey,
against
will
the
you
side of the
be
cookie.
quiet? That cookie was hard on the
You
rock.
ate. It wasn't. How could? All right. Have you heard this story, Gary? When he was at the game with the black and white cookie. So I went to Harold's and got the massive cookie. Right. It was big. It was the size of. It was this big, bigger than my head. And Bobby said it was stale because I bought it the day before on Saturday when Hank
Robbie
G. Let me
said the
tell
same
the
thing.
story. Don't interrupt. I bought the
Rob-
cookie on Saturday when Hank G got here. Me and Hank G, he came down from Canada. We went to eat. And I was like, oh, let me get one of those for Bob because Bob's coming down tomorrow. Now, I don't know when the cookie was made. I bought the cookie. I give it to Bob. He's at the game. Now, again, the cookie's this big. So half of the cookie, we're talking about this big of a cookie. He eats the entire white side of the cookie. And then when it comes to the black side, oh, it's stale. It's no good. I don't like it.
Only the black side of the cookie.
Only black wanted nothing to do with the black side.
No,
I think that's our fun. I start with a bite down the middle, so you get a little bit of both, and then I eat one bite from each side, and then I bite down the middle. I have an art form of eating a black and white.
I have
Black and
an
white
art
cookie.
form too. I have art form too. I like the vanilla side. I savor the chocolate side. Definitely. I love the chocolate side.
Bob, you read this comment, please.
Now we know why Bobby doesn't like. I love Jay. Shut up. Get off my dick.
I don't know if you, but you
Clancy has a comment too, Bob. Sorry, guy. This is fun when they fuck with him.
Bobby's a white supremacist. Oh, shut up. I crave.
Bobby, don't let him get to you.
chocolate.
Don't let him get to you. Like, you know you're not a white supremacist. Who cares what they say?
I crave the chocolate.
Bob, if you get a job serving food at the restaurant, would you bring just the white side of cookie people their food first?
No, I bring
All right.
whoever get. What is? I'm not
Okay.
a.
All right, I'm just
Love-
testing you. We're fucking with you,
Nick
Bob.
wants to
That's
know
all.
if you'll also
I
serve
have a
black
lot
people.
of
You'll
black
serve-
friends. Well, I'm talking about I eat the vanilla, then I savor the chocolate side. That's why I like chocolate better than vanilla. Thank you very
I
much.
saw a great comedian clip today on I don't know the comedian's name, but he was on it's an Instagram reel, and he says he goes, you know the one thing that's scarier than a racist cop? A racist lifeguard.
Oh no! Oh my god! Yeah, I
Just
know.
leave you out there drowning, pretending he doesn't see you.
Yeah. No. Did you hear where Jake went today? He went to see Adam
Beacon Theater?
Sandler, and a few other people he mentioned. That was a good
I've seen
one.
Adam Sandler at PNC Arts Center a couple of years ago.
You know what
Pre-COVID,
show he
And
started?
he had what? Talk over me again, Weed and Chiefs fan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He had Rob Schneider open up for him with comedy, and then Adam Sandler, who doesn't really do stand-up. He does his songs that are comedy songs, right? He doesn't do like a full stand-up set, but he'll mix some of it in. I'm done talking about.
Oh,
Bobby, I've always been curious. How do you get your face so close to your laptop?
because my camera's right here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Jay. It's a fucking talk show. Forgive me. Let me just sit here and mime. Oh, here, Jay. Can you hear this? Want me to turn it up? That's for you, Jay, and only you, Jay.
Jay, we love you. I love you, Jay.
Bobby, you seem a little edgy today. Is everything okay?
I'm fine. I find out if I get the job review on Wednesday. So the job on Wednesday should call up.
All right.
So we got tomorrow. She calls tomorrow because today is Tuesday now. Okay, tomorrow's.
Today's Monday.
It's tomorrow today.
Today's
All right,
Tuesday
not
for
where,
us.
not where I am. Okay.
I know
13 more
because
minutes.
you're an hour later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So do you
Yeah.
know that you can really only get black and white cookies in New York? Like if I go to a bakery in Texas, they'll never have that.
Yeah,
it's like-
I could order it from Rock. You could order
yeah, you
them
gotta order
from.
them. You gotta order them. I've done
You
that.
know where you can order them from? Rockland Bakery. You know where
Yeah.
Did you
Rockland
ever-
Bakery is?
Gary, in Texas, they have black and white cookies. They're just sold in different stores.
In Texas, they have black and white cookies. They're just all white cookies.
They're segregated.
Gary, you ever get a Rockland Bakery in New York?
I know.
You can
I know.
order online if you want to get them. You get
I
the
know.
rolls. You can
I
get
can
them
order.
there.
I order,
What's up,
I
Mess?
do a Bible study with like kids every Sunday,
Yes.
and we had a
Yeah.
cookie
I'm sure
exchange.
you
do.
I ordered those cookies from because they've never had them before.
Oh, really? They like them?
Yeah, they like them.
Okay, how did they eat?
They're the best cookies
In
ever.
the middle? Or did
They,
they...
they ate it like normal. They
Okay.
didn't throw away the black hair.
All right,
Well,
Jay's
I-
caught up.
Jay said, "Wait, Jay, I'm sticking up for you, idiot. Go get off
Why
me."
you call him an idiot? Is that the reason you only eat the black side of the cookie? You think it's an idiot side?
No, I have a lot of black friends. That has nothing to do
Gold.
with
Not even with the textbook line.
I have exactly 5 black friends.
I have a lot of black friends. I don't have I got tons of black friends.
He knows because he
I
counts them every
have
time they come
none.
over.
You know why I have none? Because I
Why?
don't see color. That's why.
Well, I
I'm
don't
friends
see
with
color.
humans. I don't
Yeah,
see color like you
How
guys.
does that work? How does that work at a stoplight? How does that work? You don't see color. Is that confusing?
my brother's actually colorblind. I fuck with him all the time.
How's
Like,
it
bro,
work
My
at a stoplight?
friend
Oh,
Todd is
man.
too. My friend Todd is.
Ah,
Listen,
I fuck with
friends.
I mess with him all the time. Like, bro, punch it. The light's gray. Let's go.
Hold-
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Mess just gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Mess. They went to Frankie C, Adam Horvath, Italian Stallion, Bobbleneck, and Chris M. Thank you very much, sir.
I would like to do that, but you never let me do it.
I don't want your money. I'm sending
Well,
you money. Why would I send you
I
money
wanted
to
to
then
do it
do
for
stuff
Michael
on?
to win.
I don't want anything with Michael to do with this
I
channel right now.
I know,
Bobby,
but I
Nick-
want to get
Nick
him a
owes you
gift.
money.
I'm not
Nick
like
owes
you.
you money.
I don't forgive the next day. I'm stubborn. I'm angry, and I'm vengeful. So
I know, but I want to gift Michael a gift. That's why
I'll take the ones that I put, and I'll put your name in on a few, and then you'll be entered that way. I don't want your money.
All right. What about on Jake's show? No, on
You
Jake's
do whatever
show.
you want on Jake's show. I can't tell you what to do on Jake's show. I'm just telling you on my channel, do not spend $1.
Yeah, you told me that. I know. I just wanted to buy Michael a gift. Get him a gift. And it seems easier.
There's no guarantee you get it, so you're not buying him a gift.
No, it's like gambling.
Yeah, please don't spend your money on this channel.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
Thank you.
I
Dre
al- I
came in.
also-
I know
also-
Dre came
I
in and
also
caught the
have-
end of the conversation. No, Dre, to be fair, I hate the whole cookie. I think it's an awful cookie.
It's a great cookie. What do you
It's
talking
Not in my
Awful.
opinion. I hate
Oh,
the
yeah.
white side and the black side equally. I would never purchase. I would never order. If I walk into a bakery and that's the only cookie there,
Yeah, you won't buy
I'm
it.
not getting it. I'm getting crumb cake.
I'm getting all the. Well, that's good. Well, that's not a
Crumb
bad
cake.
option
Stop
either.
the line.
Yeah,
And
but
there's a
black and white
place
cookie.
half a mile down the road from me that makes the best crumb cake I've ever had. And I've taken Jets Chaos went there, Knob's friend who came up, and they all said that bakery was the best thing that they've ever
They
seen.
also have black and white cookies there.
They do.
I
Yeah.
will go there. I will get one crumb cake. And
You
one
come
black
to
and
New
white
Jersey. You
Okay.
come to New Jersey, and I'll take you there, and you're gonna love that place. They do have them. I've never had the cookie, so I don't know. But you walk in there, and it is a top-notch bakery. And for me, it's the best bakery that I've ever been to.
All right.
No,
I'm
Rockland
gonna be
Bakery's
in
pretty good,
Jersey
too.
in June. How far do you stay from the Prudential Center?
I'm 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll Uber over.
20, 25. Are you
I'll
landing in Newark?
I'm not. Yeah, because last time I had to.
All right, I'll get you. You don't have to Uber down.
New York, and that was a nightmare. So I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'll get you.
All right. And we'll check out this crumb cake. I'm a big crumb cake.
What is that noise?
It's so good.
Crumb cake is delicious.
You know, wait, do you have something vibrating there? And that is not a joke. That's inappropriate. But it sounds like something's humming or making noise.
Yeah,
I was just typing on the thing, but you might be hearing the forklift in the background.
Oh, okay. Like when, King Noski calls it.
Bob, wipe your camera. Your camera got very dirty for some reason.
Well,
Oh,
kept like.
And don't lick your finger first.
Sometimes you have to if you haven't whispered in her ear gently enough.
Wet Willie, Wet Willie. What about Wet Willie? Give him a Wet Willie.
I almost knocked my nephew out when he did that to me. I hate that. And I told him, don't touch my ears.
Yeah, my father hates him when you touch his ears. His ears.
I don't deal with that well.
When he used
I'll
to
tell you, if I'm with a
Yeah.
lady, the ear is my sweet spot. If they kiss the ear, that's the thing that drives me nuts.
Yeah,
Goosebumps
man,
down the
no,
back,
not supposed
craziness.
to touch your ear.
Yeah, don't touch. Yeah, good. Get the fuck out. I didn't do that.
I went and touched.
Gentlemen, our friend Dre has gifted a membership that went to Bo Cephas. How do you say that?
Bo
Cephas?
Yeah,
Cephas? Okay.
Yeah, he's a good gifter too. Bo is an excellent gifter.
First of all, Matthew, first time anyone's ever told me it's too much. Secondly, sometimes ladies are in the chat and they need to know this information in case that moment ever arises.
Yeah, especially one lady. Your favorite pal, Jay Graves.
I want to recount
Stop.
in
Don't
the
talk
Jay
about her
Graves
like
election
that.
today. I want to recount.
For what?
Thank you, Jay. Very kind of you, Jay. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I think she should have won. I love her.
Jay Graves was robbed.
She went against Kai Clifton, right?
Yeah, Kyle's a good caller though.
Oh well,
Very good. Very good.
I need a pillow when he answers the phone.
Like I said earlier, Gary, if
I like
Graves
it.
won, there'd be nothing wrong with it. If Kyle won, there's nothing wrong with it. Like it hurts because Graves is our girl, but I mean, it's not like she lost and shouldn't. You know what I mean? It's you can justify Kyle winning, you justify her winning.
I better
Yeah.
behave myself. I'm gonna meet him in April 24th. I better behave myself.
Who, Kyle?
Yeah, what I just said, you started laughing when I said.
No, I was laughing. He said you need a pillow when he calls because.
Yeah, I know.
He puts you to sleep. Yeah.
I know, but
Beth Page Chris says the matchups are getting tight. That's not the matchups. That's Bobby's clothes because he gained 6 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and Gary wants to uppercut him over. Gary is so pissed about this last night, Bobby. He was irate that the last 2 weeks.
I cheated, Gary. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's just.
I'm going back to normal tomorrow.
I gave you the best of me. Maybe there's another trainer out there for you. I can't.
No, I'm going back to the meet tomorrow.
All right. Do what you gotta do.
Today when I wake up. Yeah.
And
back to my eggs again.
The professional stuff to get in the way of my friendship because
Back to the eggs too. I love my eggs. Remember that. No fighting. We love each other.
Oh, I'm not gonna fight with them.
We love each other. Stop.
You guys
This
are
is
fucking soft after midnight, both of you.
You're
Disappointed. We have a professional fighter on the show, and then we have a professional YouTube fighter who will argue and battle with anyone who mentions his name in the chat. And now I put you two to argue, and you're like, nah.
Because we're friends. We don't argue.
Bobby's my friend. I'm not gonna let the professional stuff get in the way of our friendship.
We'll save it for Thursday with the Thursday night throwdown.
There's plenty of other gyms for him to train at.
I'm still with you, Gary. I just cheated twice and I'm getting back.
He's letting you go, man. You 6 pounds in 2 weeks, man. That's you.
You're letting me go, Gary.
It's not letting you go. You don't want to take my knowledge. So you're cutting me as I see it.
No, I'm not cutting you. I'm going back to my diet now.
Boomtown says, I remember when Bobby used to like me. Good times.
Well, Boomtown, the stuff that you write about me on the like, so you should come on and talk, not type. You could talk to us.
Why are you snapping at Boomtown?
Bobby, it's
Because I
guys.
still like Boomtown.
we
I
must
didn't.
all-
It didn't
That's-
sound like you liked him right there. I think he fairly assessed that situation. You kind of
I
like
like
attacked him
him.
like
I
a pit
still
bull.
like him, but he types it.
Yes,
Not nice
25.
thing.
Bobby cheated. He had 3 dozen Krispy Kreme's donuts.
No, I didn't have donuts.
Bagels.
No pizza.
How many fucking slices did you eat to gain 6 pounds?
I don't know.
All of them?
6 pies, 8 pies. I mean, that's a lot of weight they gave me.
No, I didn't eat 8 pies. I ate a whole pie, but I broke it up into one.
What's like?
You broke it up into 8 slices.
For one time, for one.
Novel idea.
It's only one slice if you don't slice it, right?
Any,
No, I did 4 one time in the morning and 1 in the nighttime.
Yeah, boom. I mean, Jay, he was on the Selection Sunday,
Who was that?
and I have to say this: 25. Boo! I was looking forward to hanging out and meeting you, man, and for the draft weekend. Oh, Patrick has a good question. Bobby, were you in a pie eating contest this week?
No. What put up 25 again? I want to see his
what's frustrating is you cheated on your diet for Domino's, right? It's
Domino's, you didn't even get good. Well, maybe in Brattleboro that is good pizza though, Gar.
But
Hold
don't
on.
they do it, like,
Hold on. We
I
don't-
love pizza
we
as
don't-
much as anyone. I'm not going to eat Domino's. I'm going to wait till I'm in New York, and then I'm going to break my diet, and then I'm going to break it for 3 days, and I'm going to go back to Texas and then eat nothing but meat again. I'm not
All right,
gonna break it for
I'm gonna start
Domino's.
eating meat today. I told you.
It's like cheating on your girlfriend with a 2. Like, if
Okay,
get caught,
you
caught,
cheat,
got a
I
2.
cheated.
But
Okay,
in Vermont, a 2 might be a 10.
Okay,
It's not-
We
it's
got
not
we
worth
got
it,
to
though.
see
It's
Gary.
not worth it.
You're thinking New York City, and you're thinking like Texas, where there's 10s probably walking around quite often, right?
Yeah.
In Vermont, a 2.5 might be the 10 in the town.
can you please put 25 glass coming up, please? I want to read that. You went too fast.
How long did it take Bobby to scarf down this pie?
No, not that one. The other one. The shorter one. He said.
What's up, Jay Quest?
No, the other one. There's another
This
one.
is a disgrace, Bobby.
Well, shut up, 25.
Why couldn't you just tell him to shut up before I went through 4 fucking comments? Like, if you knew
Well-
the comment you wanted to attack him with,
Yeah, I didn't know. 25. I'm going back on my diet. Don't worry.
wait, you call it pizza? Yeah, it's a pizza pie.
Pizza pie. Yeah.
What do you call it in Australia?
They probably call it like flapjack. No worries, 25.
All right,
I
what
love
do
you,
you-
buddy. Hope everything's okay.
What happened to me? Sick?
He ate 2 pies, and now his life went to shit.
No, come on. Sarah, what do you call pizza pies in Australia? In Australia.
Can anyone? No one sent me that? All right. Blitz. I'm going to play your video, and I want your okay on this for your emoji. Give me a second. It's going to be when your name comes up.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
That
I
right
like
there.
I like
Hold on,
that.
let me talk. Hold on. Blitz, I want to use that as your emoji. Are you okay with that? Let me get it.
I like that one. That's awesome. He's a good guy. I like him.
All right, let me screenshot this. Let me get this uploaded. All right, hold on. Oh, shit. Let me play it again without the comment there. I'm going to play the whole thing through. Enjoy.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas and let the jet suck while Bobby yells at Santa.
Shut the fuck up.
Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope he left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heartbeat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much egg in your the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. I don't know if this, I think this will work.
Nick, did you see the Mets one tonight?
Did they?
Yeah, 10 to
Yes,
4.
they did. 10-4.
10.
And they play the Marlins. Then they play the Marlins.
They usually
Ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second, guys. The Blitz BK emoji live. It is active. Enjoy.
So they beat the Miami Marlins. Big deal. Anybody could beat that team.
The Marlins beat
tell-
the Yankees in the World Series in 2003.
Yeah, well, big deal. No,
One of the
like
greatest
you
upsets
said,
in the
the
history of
Yankees
sports.
played the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee's much better than the Marlins.
The Mets beat the Brewers. Pete Alonso hit a home run off of them.
Yeah, I know that. I saw them. Grand Slam.
It almost brought a tear to my eye, but then I remembered I was.
He
mad.
beat a grand. He hit a grand slam tonight. Last night, yes. Sorry.
Sorry, I need a picture of him. He doesn't really put his face out there very often. I need
Well,
no one
I
created it.
imagine-
We were
If
gonna
my
I
face
had an
was-
idea. Hold on,
Okay,
guys.
I'm sorry.
I had an idea of a hawk swooping down, but no one created it for me. I'm the idea guy. I'm not the creator. I'm sorry.
Sarah,
I'm all
what do
for
you,
it, but I need people to create for me.
Sarah, what do you call a pizza pie in Australia?
Just pizza.
Pizza. Just
Oh,
pizza.
just pizza.
But it's a pie. It's just a larger pie. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
you make an
Yeah.
apple pie, a pumpkin pie, a pizza pie.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Tomato pie.
David says Francisco Lindor's wife gave birth to their third child, their first boy. Well, he has more
Aw.
boys than he does hits
Mazel
this
tov.
season.
Oh, that's nice.
Did he get a hit today yet? Because I know he's using the torpedo back, but he started the season over 13. Did he get a hit
You
yet?
gotta put the bat on the ball for it to it to matter.
To work, right?
I was at the Nets game today. I didn't see the Mets game today.
How'd it go? How'd the Nets look? They won?
And they won. They won. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter. They came back. Imagine you're the Mavs and you're supposed to be a playoff team, and then you have a 10-point lead against the Nets in the fourth quarter and you lose.
Was that your wife with you in the picture?
Yes, that's my actual wife.
Wow, she is beautiful. Tell her.
Thank you, Bobby. That's my actual wife, not me.
I know it wasn't you with the beer. I
Oh,
fucked up.
shit.
I messed up that night.
Don't Blitz.
It's all
Don't
right,
listen
Bobby.
to Jay. Jay has not said anything truthful in the chat since the last time he said, I enjoy breadcrumbs.
I
We have a guest here, Bob. Do you want to say hi to our new guest?
don't know who it is.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yo, what up, fellas?
Who is that? Was it?
It's South Ass.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Sal.
I got glasses.
Yeah.
No,
What's
I
up,
don't
buddy?
even know who you look
What's going
like.
on, boys?
You look like not Matt O'Leary, the other guy. What's his name?
Matt
Who?
O'Leary.
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan. You look like Ryan a little bit with the hair and the
I was
beard.
hoping for the guy that plays.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your dog. I'm very sorry.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that. I got a new one actually.
Oh, really? Where is it?
We've had him for a week.
Where is it? Let's see.
Well, I don't want to, I don't want to take over the damn show and show my
Well,
dog. and shit.
What's the name of the dog?
Zeus. Big
And what
Zeus.
kind of dog is it?
He's a pit. He was in the shelter and whatnot. So we
You
got him
got
out of the pound. So
good boy.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
hell yeah,
South
boys.
End, Blitz BK says you never accepted his PS5 friend request.
Yeah, I did. I sent him a message. If he clicks into the EA messages with the right stick, that's how I do it on Xbox. I said like let's play or something. He should see it. It took me a while because I didn't realize he was on PlayStation. It's in a different spot than Xbox.
That's true.
You had these Bloom. It's like a cleaner energy. I mean, I don't really promote energy, but a
Yeah,
little cleaner than Red Bull and shit.
it's not sugary, right?
How you been, Nick? You got to promote it at the job, right?
Yeah, I work 2:30 to 11 now, so that's why I don't start till like 11:20.
Oh, look at the puppy. Oh,
There's Big Zeus.
hi,
Zeus?
Zeus. You're beautiful.
Yeah,
I
Big
love
Zeus.
that. He loves his daddy. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have no owner, nothing for him.
How
So
old is
he?
He's 2 years old.
2 years old. He loves his daddy.
Yeah, he was in the
Those are
pound.
very nice dogs.
He's cool. He broke through the fence the first day. I'm like, damn, I wish the Jets running back would run that hard.
Oh, they'd have to call. They'd have the run. You would have to allow there to be a running play. The Aaron Rodgers in this scenario. You're
Yeah.
running everything over there.
Yeah.
You
That's
actually
the
allowed
overlooked
someone to run.
aspect. I mean, that's
Oh.
overlooked. You say that a lot, but it's true. Everything was checked out, you know? Can. Fucking
Come
quick
to my
slant.
show again and bring him on. I love you guys. I really do.
Bobby, it's heartwarming. The answer to that question earlier, Boomtown was asking.
Yes, it was.
Boom, there you go. It was. Thank you, Boom. For
Oh, I like
You boys
that.
know
I
about
have
the
one of those too.
1980s Hess Cup.
Hess Cup, yes.
nice.
I had that as a kid.
I have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
There was the mug, and then
Yeah.
there was the swivel glass that like kind of comes down, like the pint glass.
Yeah.
There's a narrow
Here's
bottom,
the
and then it
pint.
flared out bigger. Yes, that's it. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
We
I had
had
that
we
one
had
too.
8 of those at my house as a kid,
So here's the
Wow.
two of them next to each other.
and
Yes,
we also had a. My uncle had a glass that when it got cold, like you put ice in it, the lady's bikini would disappear.
Oh,
And she was
the
naked
titty
on
too?
the side of the cup. That was my favorite cup to use when my mom wasn't looking.
You ain't seen this one though. The mini.
Yeah, I've had that. That was in my
I
cabinet.
don't think I've ever
That
had
was in my
that.
childhood kitchen.
They're so hard to wash, bro. They'll just break. I collect like old glasses.
I don't
Nice.
remember that one.
McDonald's ones and shit, you know?
Oh, McDonald's, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, come to my show again. You're invited back to my show, and I want to see you dog.
Aw. Now you have
Your
a dog.
show,
That's all
Bobby?
it took, man. That's all it took.
I know.
I'm
That's the key to
down, man.
Bobby's heart. You got to show him a lady or a puppy, and then you're best friends with them again.
I
man.
forgive you from that night. It's over.
Nah,
now.
man. It's all love. Like I tell Jake or whoever I call in, like,
Hmm.
the shit's like therapy to me, and I feel like I know all y'all, but I don't. So it's cool,
Well,
you know?
you just have to watch out for a kid. That's
Bobby,
all.
Matthew asked, is South Hats invited for the 24-hour stream?
Yes, when I get to 500 subs, but I lost a lot.
You need the 12 back from Cheese Fan. That was totally him. There's no reason that dropped.
It's down to 3.
Cheese Fan has 12 accounts on YouTube. And he said something to Bobby on Bobby's show yesterday. And he was sitting down, like looking like this, like leaning on the arm of his chair, like doing something. And literally you kept hitting refresh and another unsubscribe. And he dropped 10 subs in a minute and a half, which had
Well,
to
I
be Cheese
dropped
Fan with all
11
his
this
accounts.
time. I'm down to 366 now.
I could sub it. I don't know if I'm subbed anymore. I'll sub once I get off of here.
Yeah.
I'm not.
All
I have
right.
3 accounts, and I'm not subbing until he gets to 497 because he was a dick for 3 months. That's his
No,
punishment.
Me?
Bobby was on a little evil spirit.
I had a 3-month period.
I think Mikey came
It
around.
wasn't a
and calmed you
period
down.
because periods end after a week. You were
Well,
just a dick.
Yeah, I was
He was-
very much a dick. Yes.
And
He
it's
was
not
in a-
necessarily the period. It's usually the week before the period where the
Yeah.
crazy starts.
Yeah.
He was in an asshole body cast for 6
Yes,
months.
I was.
Just a
I
full
was.
body cast, asshole mode.
I know I was. Well, now
Oh,
the spring is back. I love
Bob, we have a very important question from Sarah. What if a lady shows you 2 puppies,
Oh,
like
I love
1 and 2?
Yeah, I like the
I don't think he's
puppies.
talking about dogs.
You love
Bobby.
puppies?
I know what they are. Tits, yeah.
Tell her you're
there's
gonna give her
kids-
the.
Bob, there's a brand new puppy watching the show. Don't talk like that in front of the puppy. It is a fair question, Sarah. You are right. We are any lady who brings up bosoms in the chat, definitely. It's a fair question, and it is allowed on this channel at all
Who
times.
used to what? I think it
Cheers
was a
to that.
person. Who used to say show the puppies in WWE?
Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah. It was that girl. What was that girl he liked?
Cat.
What?
Cat with his real life.
Yeah,
like,
Cat.
wife,
Yeah,
girlfriend,
yeah,
Cat.
Were they all like sexualizing those girls like McMahon was, or no?
Oh yeah, he was a horn dog.
Well, Jerry the King Lawler was with her in real life. It was his real life girlfriend. I don't know if they ever actually got married, but Cat was with Jerry for many years.
You know who
yeah.
CM Punk is married to?
Do I know who?
CM Punk's married to?
Yeah, AJ
Probably,
Lee.
probably some
Oh
17-year-old.
my God, AJ is. Whoa! I wish she'd come back. AJ, please come back.
Who's
I
the
love-
girl that twerks on people? She's kind of hot, isn't she? She's got a good.
That was Rikishi. He was a big Samoan dude.
No, I know Rakishi. We used to Rakishi my cousin.
Oh, right
We
in
used
the
to
face.
hold him down and put our asses in his
Twerks
face.
on people.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a girl in the
twerks on people?
WWE. She like does a split on and like slams her ass on her opponents.
Bobby,
Ooh.
that's up your alley. That's the crust you always make of the ladies.
I know. But who? What's the brothers? Remember the guy with the glasses and the black guy? What was Dudley?
Dudley Boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
who was
Dudley.
married to the white guy? Who's that?
Who was married to the white guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
if the Dudley Boys were a black and white cookie, you would only like Bubba Ray.
No, I like both of them.
You would want
But
nothing to
no,
do with Devon.
It was in the. He got married in the other. She was the other girl was in the other wrestling. She was.
I don't know who Bubba Ray married.
Oh,
We're
she.
talking biracial cookies. What are we talking about?
We're talking black and white cookies. I
We
like
got
to eat
Bella
the
Napoli
vanilla
up here.
first, and I like the savory, the black, the chocolate side.
I like a good old like with the peanut butter with the Hershey Kiss on top. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, those are good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start winding the show down.
Right.
And please start dropping your what did
Appreciate
we
you having
learn.
me on.
This should be interesting. Boomtown, Stacy Keebler, it's nice to look at, but if I'm picking one, I'm definitely going to Toronto. I'm taking Trish. I do like shorter.
Hey,
and
what about
quicker
the other
and
girl?
I wasn't done.
Oh,
Trish.
no, the
But
other girl.
Stacy was definitely. Stacy
about the-
was runway model, beautiful, perfect. But Trish is more my type.
What about
Sure.
the other girl back in the blonde hair girl way back around that area? That time.
The blonde way back around that area. You gotta.
Yeah. She did her own like talk show, and she used to be in lingerie.
Venus.
No, not Venus. No,
Tori Wilson,
no, not Tori Wilson.
blonde, and had a talk show.
Yeah, she was
saw
Sunny.
me.
Oh, it's like, oh my God. Has there
No.
ever been a greater fall from grace than Sunny?
I know. Yeah,
In the
she-
90s, in 96 and 97, with
Barbie.
AOL, she
Barbie.
was the
Barbie.
most downloaded person. She passed Cindy Margolis as the
Oh, I know
most
who you're talking- I know
downloaded
who you're
woman on the
talking about.
internet.
yeah,
I
she
know what
was
you're talking
hot.
about.
Tammy Sitch, Sunny, was the most downloaded woman on the internet. And then she, alcohol and drugs,
Yep.
she came out with a website called WrestlingVixens.com, and the X in Vixens was 3 X's for triple X, and it was one of
Yeah.
the first OnlyFans sites.
Yeah.
And her and another lady I forget from WCW were doing it.
Oh,
China.
And no,
China.
not China. It was a blonde lady
Yeah,
with
bro,
really
my
big
whole
fake.
world is China. Ew.
I seen a meme that said we all beat our meat to this, and it was China or some shit.
Nice.
Yeah, but China is
Nice.
dead.
I was like,
And
no way.
China died?
Yep.
I don't want to
Do you know-
I don't wanna-
Do you know why most
China
people
died.
don't know that Joni Lawler China died?
She
No,
died.
China died.
Because Prince died the same fucking day, and no one remembers that China died that day.
I
Because
did.
Prince
I know
died
China.
like 6 hours later, and that was like the thing that took over social media.
I remember China died.
That sucks. Was social media alive when Prince died?
Yeah.
Oh no, who's that? Let's see that.
I personally remember when China died.
Who's that? Oh,
That's
that's
big weed.
no,
I heard
that's
somebody say OnlyFans
Oh,
and then
that's Chiefs
China.
fans.
yeah,
head.
that's Chiefs fan. I remember that.
I
Mhm.
did, and I hated it because X-Pac was in it.
I did. I can
You
never
had to
watch.
see
I
it.
can never watch Xbox
One
again.
Night in China. What was that? A movie?
Her porn,
It was
Oh
it
my
was a great, it was a
God.
great movie if you're not a wrestling
and
fan.
it was Missy Hyatt. Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Oh,
that would have
Missy
bothered
Hyatt.
me.
Yeah, I remember Missy.
Yeah, I
Hyatt.
tried to tell the story, but Bobby just starts talking over it, and the China
I know, I
story
love you.
crashes.
I love you.
God
You know,
damn it, Bobby!
Text it to me. Type it.
Well,
It's okay
you
to
do
type
the
it once in
same
a while.
damn thing, Weed. Shut
I
up.
don't know what you're talking about, Bobby.
You do so.
I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't talk
Dude.
over anybody.
Matthew Smith learned that Bobby's doing a 48-hour stream. Matthew Smith also learned Harvey Korman.
Harvey
Any
Korman.
more? What did we learn?
Damn it.
Oh, he was the voice of Kazoo
Oh,
in
man.
Flintstones.
See,
Hold on.
weed gets here, and then the whole thing starts acting up.
What's acting up?
We got too many heads.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh shit, the host is gone.
No,
The hostess with the mostest.
that happens to Jake a lot too.
StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
A
I
lot of
played
people-
basketball
Nice.
yesterday. I played
Oh,
some
you did?
basketball.
Nice. I played some tonight when I was done with work. 20 minutes.
Dude, first time in 2 years I got out there. I was fucking hurting, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
Good feeling
kneed me in the thigh. I could barely walk. I'm
Ooh,
all
yeah,
messed
that's
up.
horrible.
But now I want to quit smoking. It motivated me because I couldn't breathe. I did not like that at all.
Let's stop
How old
cigarettes.
are you? How old are you?
Just weed.
Oh,
I just
weed.
smoke weed. I'm 34.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I bought some of this shit. I'm gonna try to eat my weed instead.
What
See
is
if-
that?
Yeah, that's a
What
much
is
better
that?
option. Yeah.
They're edible, like little candies. They're
Oh.
not doing it for me though. They said take one. I'm eating 2 of them bitches. I'm not even getting high.
Well,
Weed,
take
how many
three.
should I take? Weed, how many do I gotta take? They're 10 milligrams.
Eat the entire bag, dude.
My buddy said he took 1,000 milligrams in a day and he was fine. I'm like, damn.
Well, I the most I ever did in one shot was about 1,600 milligrams.
It doesn't
I
get you like
guarantee
smoking.
I guarantee you, your friend is fucking lying, dude, because there's no way he didn't feel it.
Well,
Yeah.
when we start talking about this stuff, that's when I end the show. Because this is not the show for that stuff.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Sorry,
I
guys.
wanted to end it by 2 hours anyway. We're at 1:57. So,
Appreciate you letting me hop in, man.
No
I was
problem, man.
up doing the dishes. It's always good to shoot the shit
Hell
with
yeah.
y'all.
and I'm on like every night. I get home from
I
work
know, I
like
see
11:20. I pop on. So hop in.
I always catch you at the end, but I'll holler
Hop
at y'all.
in, bro,
No worries,
get,
man.
get a membership, hop in the Discord, get into the DP.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So we do it.
I can never figure out the Discord. I paid for the shit on Jake's show, and I don't know. If somebody can text me, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
No, with him,
No,
he
if you got a membership, go to Discord.
Well, it's very easy to figure things out when Bobby and Weed are talking over one another.
Friend request
Uh-huh.
Nick on Discord, and if you're a paying member, he'll get you in there.
All right, so I'll download the app. Friend request Nick.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
need.
Yeah.
You don't have to download
You gotta
the app.
sign-
Just go to the site. Sorry, Nick.
If you join, if you go to YouTube on a either an Android phone or the website, hit join the channel, go to Discord, friend me,
Mhm.
and then I'll get you in because the Discord's for paying members only. We're not doing gifted members anymore because we didn't want it to get too big. You got to keep it a little exclusive.
Yeah, it'd be too flooded. All right, appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.
Be good, man.
Have a good night.
I
I'm
know.
gonna drop off too. Y'all be good.
All right, later, Gary.
I'll drop
Later,
off.
Gary. You anti-American.
You want me to drop off, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of everyone to do the end.
I get by
I love you,
myself.
Nick.
Good
Have
night,
a good
bro.
night.
I love you, Nick. I'll meet
Love
you in
you too, guys.
Discord. You'll be in Discord.
I will. Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
eat, but yeah, I'll sit here and eat.
Oh, you gotta eat too. Yeah.
I love you,
Yeah.
Bobby.
I love
Welcome,
you. I'll
Mike.
see you. Weed, I see you in Discord.
All right. Later, guys. Bye, Weed.
You know, like,
Hey, do me a favor. If you get a chance,
eat
go
a
eat
dick.
another dick.
I
Another
knew
one.
you were gonna
Another
fucking
one.
say that.
Damn it. That's good that you know. At least I'm consistent.
Hey,
Fuck out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, little unexpected evening. Didn't think to do a 2-hour show. But we've come to the end. I'm looking for a couple. I did not miss any What Did We Learn? Which brings us to my favorite part of the show. What did Boomtown learn? We know that it's going to be interesting. We know that we had a lot of good references tonight. And I can't wait to see how he ties them all together. It is Pretty Little Boomtown Bo. Reminder, this Sunday night, we raffle off the Wayne Corbett full-size helmet. We'll have a couple more shows this week. Get your super chats, your gifted memberships in. The larger the super chat, the bigger the bonus. The more memberships, the greater the bonus. So I'll go nuts with bonuses this week. Let's kick this off. Let's get this big. And then after that, that's what she said, I know. And then after that, we move on to the Kenny O'Brien jersey autograph. And then after that, we have the Chad Pennington right there with the authenticity. So, but that's where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, Boomtown, drop it, sir. Boom, 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 town. Boom, 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 town. Boom, 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 town. Boom, 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 boom. He's typing a lot about Harvey Korman with no relation to our friend Charles Gorman. Ladies and gentlemen, Boomtown learned Tom Ace is officially the sexy admin secretary assistant. Sometimes soft as gentle. Secretaries, kitchen staff, get the fuck out. Nick chose to do less than fun kind of role-playing tonight. Words hurt. Bonus, Nick used to carry the weight well. Gray names are gay, according to Hawk. Some excellent questions are now lost forever. Nick is prepared to be a scooper of Aurora. Harvey Korman was the answer. Double bonus. King of Queens is gay, according to Weed. Bobby has Rob from Glenhead tasting cookies. Nick can be stubborn, angry, and vengeful at the same time. Yes, I can. Triple bonus. Sometimes the best way to clean your camera is by licking your finger. Bobby knows what puppies are. South Ass is totally going to check out One Night in China later tonight. Yes, the site of the largest clit ever seen on Earth. I don't know if this is true. This is not true. I learned Bobby talks more than me. No, you both interrupt at the same time. And then you both hear people talking and you don't give a shit. You just keep going with it. Clancy, I have to ask you a question. Why the grapes? Explain to me the grapes. I get the boom is the explosion, but why the grapes? You do that every show after he does it, and I never ask. Grapes. I am. Boomtown. All right, go to the DP and tell me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the show. And for those of you wondering, in 2 weeks, Bobby has gained 6 pounds, which means we are 14 weeks away from the return of this. It's very close. He gained 6 pounds. So he's on his way. He lost 38.2. And now he's on his way back up. All right. I know the grape is from Bobby. I didn't know what the grape had to do with Boom. That's why I was asking. Thank you for the explanation. I appreciate you, sir. And I will see you in a DP. Come on by. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. This has been another episode of The Nick Shine Show. And thank you for watching. And remember, from the guy who won today.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
And from our good friend who just barely got defeated.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
And now, good night. Wait, one more from the man who will lose to the big fella tomorrow.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Blitz got beat.
Gentry covered in bumbo. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.